Hey everybody, thanks for joining the live stream. I do appreciate it. Yeah, just so you guys know, the parade starts at about 10 o'clock Mountain Time, which is in about 20 minutes, and it starts way up on the west side of town. So it will take some time for the parade to get to this viewing location. And I am sorry that there is no audio. This particular camera is not capable of audio. Hello again, everybody. Just an update. The road was, or most of the roads were closed about 15 minutes ago. There was a hard closure at 9:30. Again, the parade starts at 10 a.m. Mountain Standard. And again, the parade starts way on the west end of town, so it will take some time for the parade to get to this viewing point. Hello to those that just joined the live stream. Just an announcement. The parade officially starts in about 5 minutes. But like I've said before, keep in mind it starts at the west side of town. So it will take a little bit of time to get to this viewing area here. They shut down the roads about 25 minutes ago, so it's still on the way. Hello, Liam Rogers and Paulette. I'm sure you guys heard the announcement that they closed down the roads like 25 minutes ago. The parade comes from the west side of town, which is near Safeway, so it's starting in a few minutes, so it will take some time to get here. And I don't know his name. I believe that's probably the Arizona Rangers. And I was going to ask if you guys could hear me okay, but it seems that you can. Okay, well, that's good to know. Yeah, Janice was on here at the very start and she disappeared after about 30 seconds. And I'm glad to see it's sunny there for the most part. I do see some clouds, but it looks like a fair amount of rain. Here in Tennessee, it's actually raining really hard right now. Hey, and you guys feel free to share the link too, wherever. Instagram, Facebook, wherever. And click the like button, for goodness sakes. Also, if you guys notice, like, there's the little money thing down below the chat. My channel now, I can get super chats. You don't have to donate. I actually have one in place. I just haven't fully configured it yet. Because you are a moderator. So if people get out of line, I will need you to block them. You do that by clicking the three little dots to the right of their name. And you can actually, I think you can remove them, put them in a timeout, item from the channel. And there you go, Liam. You're one now, too. You have to move your mouse over there to see the dots. Yeah, don't do that, Liam. I know you're kidding. You should still be able to do it on your phone if you just tap to the right of, not their name, but whatever they type. You should see the dots come up with a menu. Yes, that's a good point, Liam. So, yeah, Mom, if somebody came in that's not a moderator, you'll probably see the dots. Super cool. Yeah, it is busy, but I actually saw people sitting out there around 9 o'clock your guys' time. But if you guys remember in the years past when we would walk up and down around this time, like it was packed, like elbow to elbow, and seems to be less people. Maybe it's just this location. Well, hopefully we don't have any. Five total watchers. Welcome to anybody who just came in. Okay, sounds fun. Good that you can check in while at work. That's kind of cool. So it looks like the parade officially started about 5 minutes ago. So thanks to everybody that's come in. The parade comes from the other side of town for those of you that's not familiar with Gold Rush, so it will take some time to get to this point. And while you guys are here, make sure you click the like button. Thank you. Yeah, Super Bowl is tomorrow in Las Vegas. So a lot of people might have went up that way instead of coming to Gold Rush. I think I'd rather go to Gold Rush than Super Bowl, but then again, I'm a nerd. That's what I like to see. I have 5 viewers and 5 likes. That's the way it should be. Thank you guys. Yeah, it is a big deal to most, and I get it. And from what I hear, Las Vegas is, I mean, it's always busy anyway, but it is extremely packed from what I understand. Actually, if you search on YouTube, it might be better tomorrow, but if you search on YouTube Las Vegas Live, there's actually some guys walking around doing live streams on the strip. There's also live cameras from buildings that they stream for the Las Vegas Strip, which are kind of fun to watch. Yeah, I really wouldn't either. I mean, not only because of the crowds, but right now rooms and room prices are just ridiculous over there. Oh, awesome. Well, we miss her too. Hello, Janice. Thanks for watching. Drive safe. And thanks for those that just came into the stream as well. Well, that's interesting. Well, it sounds like you have a lot of fun entertainment on that street. When they separated them, did they say, gotta keep them separated? I would estimate from the beginning of the parade to Gold Rush and how fast they're going, it'd probably take at least 30 minutes to get to this viewing location. So I'm thinking maybe another 15 minutes or so before they pass here. I will not, Liam. Hi, Janice. The Rocky theme would be appropriate if one of the dogs was a boxer. Hey, Sam Priest. Hello, how are you? Denise, my favorite carnival food is I like the fried pickles and I like the Indian fry bread. Sam, you should email me. I haven't heard from you in a while. And yeah, Priest, I'm doing really well. We'll catch up on email. I'll shoot you an email later. I want to hear responses from everybody else on what their favorite carnival food is. I mean, Indian fry bread, I think, is a favorite for a lot of people. I hear that one a lot. But I also like carnival corn dogs. Carnival corn dogs are amazing. Yeah, you tell them, Liam. Yeah, they do always taste better at a carnival. I'm not really sure why. I enjoy curly fries in the shape of a brick. I don't think I've ever seen those. Are they just curly fries? Is there anything on them, or are they just smushed into a brick? That sounds weird. Thanks again to everybody that is watching and that just came in. Don't forget to hit the like button. There's also the super chat option if you feel like you want to do that. You certainly do not have to. And I would also appreciate if you would subscribe if my channel is your kind of content. Okay, Liam, sounds good. I'll wait here patiently. Yeah, it is a bit interesting. Know that a lot of it is very greasy. Oh, I gotta turn that off. I'm just gonna alter this real quick, guys. I want to turn off the. Okay, there we go. Fry bread for me. Gotta duck out. It's a little distracting on the 101. Yep, agreed. Be safe. So I'm estimating about probably 10 to 15 more minutes before the parade reaches this point here. And I'm just basing that upon how slow parades are and how far it is away. And generally, they don't start right at the time, has been my experience, but who knows? Maybe they did. I think we can kind of determine it here by watching the people on the street. If the parade were close, they would probably not be as distracted as they look right now. So if it were approaching, they'd probably start turning that way. So we might know about when it's a block or so away. Oh, there goes Chips. I was actually watching it on the camera. You'll see a police motorcycle come by here in a second. Yeah, they do have a pretty good parade. There's Chips right there. And some years it's longer than the others. Kind of wondering how many entries they have this year. Oh wow, Liam, I just looked that up. I've never seen those. I don't know why I've never seen those, but I have never seen those. I'm not sure if that's the same police motorcycle there, but if it's the same one that went that way then came back, might be kind of the start of the parade getting here. They do that to make sure the road is clear. Yeah, it usually is over 100. There's quite a bit. Okay, and he's coming back. Again, I don't know if that's the same motorcycle or not. I would assume it is. Now, just from living there so long and then actually working during this time, I know that there's several police agencies that come up to assist Wickenburg because it is a small agency. And so you have Highway Patrol, Buckeye Police come up, El Mirage, and stuff like that. So the motorcycle that you see is Arizona Highway Patrol. Yeah, they're starting to gather. I still see people just kind of talking amongst themselves and not paying attention, so don't think it's near them yet. Probably another 10 minutes or so would be my guess. I am glad that it's clear though, because I know that they were concerned about rain, but it looks like it's going to be pretty okay. Does look a little windy there, though. That's just based upon this tree right here that I see. And I guess that's kind of cool because people are wearing beanies and coats and everything, so. Grab my phone, let me check the weather there. Well, it says it's about 45 degrees. That's pretty cool. That's freezing for some. Where I'm at, it's 57 and pouring rain right now. Not sure if you guys have heard the thunder and might even be able to hear the rain. And yeah, I know that it's in the description, but this is the 75th annual Gold Rush. It's usually the second weekend of February. It goes Friday through Sunday. And for those of you not familiar with Gold Rush, there's this parade, there's a carnival, there's gold panning, there's rodeo, there's a whole lot of arts and crafts. They got booths set up down by the town building. Yeah, I saw the rain. That's good. When I lived there, it seemed like it never rained. Got some more people coming with the lawn chairs. I remember in years past, like, again, this area was shoulder to shoulder people. There wasn't any space for you to come put a lawn chair by this time. So I'm thinking, like we said earlier, that a lot of people may have gone to Vegas for Super Bowl. But there's still a fair amount of people. I mean, just keep in mind this is the only place that we can see. And I'm sure that traffic is just wonderful downtown right now. All right, so some people are starting to look that way, so maybe we're close. You'll see some people facing the other way talking amongst themselves, but a couple people looking that way taking pictures. So I'm not sure if they were taking pictures of the parade or not. Okay, guys, that looks like the beginning of the parade. And you will always see a lot of horses in this parade. A ton of horses in this parade. But you know what? It is Wickenburg. It is a cowboy town. And that's the whole point of Gold Rush, is Western stuff. And those watching, if you're not familiar with like Wickenburg, it is a Western town based on Gold Rush. And so you'll see a lot of this stuff. There's a lot of rodeo. In fact, it's known as I think the team roping capital of the world or the nation or something like that. I think that says Grand Marshal. Grand Marshal of what? I don't know, but that's kind of a cool old car. Oh, looks like they're passing out candy. Remember back in the day, they just used to throw it at you. Oh, here comes an old fire engine. I always like those old fire engines. Ah, I can't ever remember the name of those bikes, but I always thought they were pretty cool. Oh, he's got a mini one there. That's cool. I think that's a kid on a bike. Looked like he had a little trouble. Oh, I can't remember. These ladies are in the parade like every year, and I can't ever remember what they're called. I mean, this whole parade route, that's a no, a unicycle only has one wheel. Anyway, as I was saying, like that's a long parade route. Like if you're walking in that, you got to be exhausted by the end. I'm gonna look it up on my phone. The penny farthing? Yeah, penny farthing, or known as a high wheel or high wheeler, an early type of bicycle. Yeah, the older ladies there. They're in that every year. I've seen them since I was a kid walking in this parade. And I missed what was on that trailer, but is that a small elephant, or is that a like a calf? I missed that. Okay. Teachers, heroes, teachers. Wasn't enough room in the trailer. Some kids had to walk. Yeah, I was looking at the actual camera. That's why I saw that before you guys did. There is like a 30-second delay. I'll watch the live stream now so I can sync up with what you guys are seeing. No, they don't have Zoom, unfortunately. Yeah, they're a little bit older. I mean, they're good quality, but they lack some features of newer cameras. Oh, that is really cool. Like an old ice cream truck or something. That's really neat. And what's next? I really like that little ice cream truck thing. Okay, that looked like just an ordinary car. Just answering a text here. They do need an ice cream truck. They actually had one back in, oh, when was that? It was probably around 97, 98, and it didn't last long. It maybe was for about a month, and it was coming by every day in the place where I used to live, and then it disappeared, but then resurfaced again like a month later for like 2 days, and then it was gone. All right, I'm getting a glimpse. Here we go. Some more horses. Yeah, that would be kind of cool. I mean, I know for us growing up, it was a treat. That was the highlight of the whole day, like when we were on summer break, hearing that music from the ice cream man and trying to throw change together real quick just to get a fudge sickle. Back then, those fudge sickles were only 25 cents. They're probably at least $2 now. And some more horses and flags. I know I say that like I'm bored of horses, but I'm not. It's actually cool to see. Oh, and this is an interesting one coming up. I know you guys can't see it, but I'm looking at the actual camera. I think it's really cool. Like a big cowboy boots there, and yeah, that's pretty neat. Oh, it looks like they're stopping to do a dance. Wonder what song they're doing that to. Gotta be Achy Breaky Heart by Billy Ray Cyrus. Just kidding. I don't know what it is. I'm glad the ones in the red cars, though, saw them stop to do the dance. Oh, yeah, I remember those days well. It was fun. Hello to everybody that just popped into the live stream. The 75th annual Wickenburg Gold Rush Parade. And the parade has been going for about 10 minutes now at this location. It started about 40 minutes ago. And I am not sure how long it is. Oh, looks like an electric bike with a wagon. Yeah, even with the parade there, it seems like there's just not as many people as usual. So thanks again for those that just joined. If you would like, I would appreciate if you'd hit the like button. Yeah, this vehicle here approaching, I think those are pretty cool. Actually, those things go anywhere. No, there's really not. Maybe a lot of people too thought, well, it's going to rain. Why would we even go? Oh, that's a cool little car. Kind of looks like, I know it's a lot different, but that one that was in what, the Munsters or something? And then it looks like a regular truck coming up with people in the back. It would be cool if the camera did zoom in, and I'm sure there's stuff on the truck that tells us what it is. Ah, now look at that. That is right coming up right now. That's 96.3 KSWG, one of my favorite radio stations. And I actually still stream that all the way out here in Tennessee. It's one of the best country radio stations there is. They play the oldies, none of this new country stuff, which I don't believe is country. The new country to me is alternative. And a red car. But as I was saying, yeah, it'd be great if it could zoom in and get a little more. I would love audio as well, but like I said, these cameras are a little bit older. They're a little dated, but they still do a pretty good job. I'm not sure if it's normal for parades to kind of like stop like that from time to time. Maybe it is. I think I've only watched, I think this may be the only parade I've ever watched that I remember. And they've always done that. They'll go and then stop and then go again. I'm kind of wondering, one of the last, and it's not even an entry in the parade, it's a couple guys with shovels picking up the waste from the horses. I always found that funny. Yes, that is very sad. I was very sad about Toby Keith. Yeah, I love Toby Keith. I love Garth Brooks, George Strait, and I love even the older stuff. George Jones, Hank Williams, all great musicians. Well, it looks like the horses have come to a halt. Oh, I see some guys walking some dogs coming up here. Yeah, it's weird watching the actual camera and then looking at the YouTube stream. There's about a 30 to 45-second delay, it looks like. All right, there's the horses. I do miss that sound of the horses' hooves clickety clacking. Ooh, one horse is about to rear up. Check this out. Any second now. There we go. Here comes a big old decorative float. Looks like there's a lot of sitting room on there, but it looks like a lot of the kids have decided to walk. Oh, you guys got to see this coming up. Right there, the little mini ponies. That's pretty cool. All right, this truck has a big sign on it that says Wild Wickenburg Bull Riding. That's pretty cool. Hey, Copper State. Man, I don't know how it's not raining there, but it looks pretty nice today. I'm actually not there. I'm actually doing this from my home in Tennessee, so but yeah, it is pretty nice. I think they originally called for rain. Maybe you should get out of town and go up there, buddy. No, it doesn't seem like there's many floats. How long has it been raining in Mesa? Has that been like an all night or an all day thing? I'm anxious to see what's on this bull riding float. Oh, well, I'm seeing it on the other camera. I'll let you guys be surprised. It's not what I expected. Yeah, that's it. A little mini car. Looks like there might be somebody in it too. That's interesting. I see it's a little more cloudy there now. I'm not seeing as much sun as I was. Oh, it's down around midnight. Oh, wow. Yeah, it started raining here like 2 days ago, and it's been pretty subtle, and it's still raining. Yeah, I just looked out the window. It's still raining. But Copper State, I mean, Arizona needs it, right? It's a good thing. 'Cause I remember when I lived there, we complained that it never rained, and it seems like Arizona's gotten a pretty good amount of rain recently. Is he pulling a garbage can? I wished I could see what that said. And there's some kind of political stuff going on, followed by. Oh, I jumped the gun. There's the guy with the garbage can. I need to keep my eyes on the correct screen. Yeah, and over here it rains so much. I've actually, and I hate to say it, I've actually gotten tired of it. Now, when I see rain forecasted, I'm like, oh no. Some days it's pretty nice. Like yesterday after work, I just wanted to relax. So it was pretty nice to just sit on the couch and hear the thunder and hear the rain coming down. But when there's so much of it, it gets to that point to where you can't do anything. You can't go outside and you're just kind of stuck. Oh, that's a nice little Jeep. Oh, and look at that. Here comes the sun. Sun's creeping back in. And that's a good thing. I have actually seen years where rain really kind of messed with Gold Rush. Didn't really ruin Gold Rush, but it was there and it didn't make it as fun for people. And now it's really sunny there. Looks like one or two more popped into the stream. Thank you guys. Make sure you leave a like before you leave. I would appreciate it. Yeah, it could be. Which for a lot of people means a bunch of super allergies, right? I know my last year there in Arizona, in Wickenburg, I got allergies bad. Nope, you're good. Thanks for stopping in, Copper State. Okay. Not sure what that truck's showing, but got a pink balloon on the front. Like I'm getting a text. Guys, give me 1 minute. I'll be right back. Okay, guys, I'm back. Sorry about that. Okay, this one coming up is interesting. Someone dressed in all pink. And another interesting vehicle. I like those. So just me, or does it look like some people thinned out from there? Well, there's a big old cowboy hat in that truck. Oh, more mini horses. Or a mini horse, I guess. And by the way, if I know a lot of people use their phones now to watch YouTube and whatever, but if you're actually on a computer and have it maximized, you can see it a lot better. It's a little more detailed. I think it's funny how some of the kids around there not even paying attention to the parade. They're just playing on the ground and looking around. Okay, I'm a little confused by this next one coming up right after that van. Unless it's just one big advertisement. It is nothing but a U-Haul truck with a U-Haul trailer. And then a U-Haul bicycle behind it. I'm guessing they are actual entries and it's just advertisement. Actually, I don't think that little bicycle has anything to do with that U-Haul. I'm wondering if that didn't get stuck in the parade. And that black SUV doesn't really look like anything. All right, there we go. Little buggy pulling a little trailer. And strangely enough, another U-Haul's coming up. It looks like someone's standing on the side step of the door. Like I said, guys, I don't know if that's actually part of the parade or not. Being the person stand on that side step, I would assume so. It looks like these entries are getting a little further apart. I'm kind of wondering if it's coming to an end. But over here on the main screen, I do see another one coming up. And then one behind that. This looks like a local business for selling hay. Oh, and this next entry is with them, it looks like. Like a big old hay truck. And that is a big thing in Wickenburg. There's multiple businesses that sell hay. All right, it looks like we still got entries coming along. After this one, I'm seeing another one, so it looks like it's still going. All these next two coming in are pretty neat. The one after that, red one's even a little bit cooler in my opinion. That one there. I like that. That's pretty neat. And there's a truck with something on it. Oh, you guys will like this next one. There you go. Looks like two little mini ponies there. Yeah, I think back in the day there used to be actually like more floats. It seems like these days there's a lot of just advertising. They got a regular vehicle with just some advertisements on it. That one there says somebody for mayor. Lydia Abwill for mayor 2024, it says. They got a couple for Lydia for mayor, it looks like. I don't even know who that is. Does seem like they've got quite a few entries this year. Oh wow, this next one coming up, which you guys can't see yet, they got a lot of flags on this little buggy. Another classic old pretty cool car. I do like seeing the classic cars come through. I think those are pretty neat. That one's pretty cool. Not seeing anything yet after that last, like, what is that, purple and white car? I'm wondering if that's not the end. Let's wait a minute and take a look, though. Seeing nothing. But I still see people looking down that way. Yeah, it did look like an old Chevy wagon. It probably was. Well, across the street, I see people putting their jackets back on. We're going to give it a couple minutes, though, here, guys. It could be a gap. I'm not seeing anything on my side here. Okay, here comes something. I think it was a big gap. You guys should be seeing it here just momentarily. I think these are the Garter Girls. That might be what they're named. I'm not real sure, though. There we go. And we got a float coming up, too, so we're good. Okay. And here comes Yavapai County Sheriff's Office. Followed by a few horses. That's probably their search and rescue or posse or something like that. And then you got another YCSO vehicle coming up behind these horses. There we go. And it looks like we might have another gap behind this. Unless like they are following the parade out and that's the end, I'm not sure. No, looks like something else coming up. Well, that's a cool little truck. That's back when vehicles were easier to work on. Trucks like that, pretty simple. Oh, and I like this next one. That looks like an old Willie style Jeep. I really like those. It looks like it's followed by a few Jeeps here. Not Willie styles, but regular Jeeps. For those of you watching that don't know Wickenburg, that's big in Wickenburg too. Having a Jeep or four-wheel drive. That's pretty popular there. And after that Jeep, we got another little float coming up. Like from the Potter's House Church. All these little things coming up are really cool. Oh, I really like these things. Check these out, guys. I have got to have one or two of these. That is really neat. I don't think I've. Yeah, I'm sure that I have seen those in the parade, but not that I can recall. There comes a highway patrol motor unit. They're generally at the back of the parade, but they do have them sometimes within the parade just to keep things going good, making sure there's no stray cars coming into the parade, running barricades and stuff like that. Seeing a little bit of something on the main camera here. You guys should be seeing here in about 30-45 seconds, but looks like some more horses, maybe. There we go. Behind this little red car looks like a little white car that's maybe the same type of car. Well, this is an interesting coming up. The greeters. Oh, and there's some more. Oh, that's like a little four-wheel drive, like go-kart, like mini. That's neat. Yeah, the little cars are really neat. Oh, there's another truck. That's cool. Yeah, we still got some things coming here. Got some motorcyclists coming up. Oh, and another big semi coming up. Oh, that's Clean Earth Towing with their big semi puller, big semi tow truck. Well, that's a big old soccer ball. I see we had a couple people join. Thanks for joining the live stream, guys. All right, got another big float with a semi coming up. Pack and Troop 299. Oh, there's a guy on a unicycle, and he's juggling. That's pure talent. I wonder how many times he's dropped a ball during this entire route. Oh, here he comes again. He'll come back. Watch, guys. I can juggle, but I'm not real good at it, so I end up dropping them multiple times. That is talent, though, to ride a unicycle and juggle. Oh, wow, this Jeep coming up's pretty wild. It has the four-wheel steering. Yeah, I've never understood that, and it seems really crazy to me. It should be popping up on the screen anytime. There we go. So the front wheels and the back wheels will turn. That is just so weird. It doesn't look right. It actually looks broken, but I know it's not. A couple more four-wheel drives, Jeeps. Oh, that's a nice one. I like that orange Jeep. That's cool. And a yellow one, almost just like it. That's a neat Jeep. We're seeing a whole line of Jeeps here. I got some more coming up. Oh, and now we're on to these little sports cars. You know, you guys don't see that yet. A lot of people like those new modern sports cars. Like I'm more of a fan of the old style like 60s and 70s muscle cars. My all-time favorite is the 69 Dodge Charger, which was the General Lee and the Dukes of Hazzard. And I can say I've never seen one of those in Gold Rush Parade. And if one passes by, I'm going to freak out. I love that car. I'm seeing a lot more people walking. Generally, that signifies like the end of the parade, and they're like coming from that area, walking faster than the parade. Well, kind of. He has a newer, modern. It's a Dodge Challenger that he had wrapped to look like it. It's not an actual '69 Charger. Well, I got an ambulance coming through. There's one after that, and I've seen people on the main camera pick up chairs. See them people on the right picking up chairs, walking away, thinking it might be the end, guys. But we'll see. Hey, there's engine 752. Good old Wickenburg fire. A lot of people moving around. I'm wondering if that's not the last entry. Be able to tell you here in a second. Looks like Highway Patrol Motor Unit. That might be the end. And an unmarked truck from the PD. Hey, Neil, what's going on, buddy? Oh, Neil, if you remember, this is the town I'm originally from, and I'm just live streaming the parade. Yeah, I think that's gonna be the end. Because that you guys watch that PD unit across the street pulls out, and then there's a regular car. I think that's going to be the end. Got a couple of those pedal bikes that were in the parade going to come through the alleyway right here. In just a second, you guys will see. Yeah, right there. I remember seeing that one in the parade. Don't remember seeing that one, but I'm sure it was there. But yeah, guys, I think that is it. I think that is the end of the Wickenburg 75th Annual Gold Rush Days Parade. So don't forget, if you're in the area, they've also got a carnival, rodeo, all kinds of things like that. So if you're in the area, check it out. It actually is a fun time. Just be warned, the traffic is terrible. It has gotten a lot better since the bypass, but there's still pretty heavy traffic. So if you're going to go to the area, just keep that in mind. But guys, since that is the end, I'm going to go ahead and cut the stream. I do appreciate you all being here. And don't forget to hit the like button before you leave. And if you feel so inclined, click that subscribe. I would appreciate it. Thanks, guys. Have a good day.